Let's be honest, business meetings can be quite scary, daunting, intimidating, and confusing, especially for junior members of the team or people who don't have a lot of work experience. Let's go through 15 business meeting words that come up very often in meetings. Well, they definitely come up in meetings I attend. Let's start from meeting agenda. Every meeting needs to have an agenda. Please never set up a meeting without a clear agenda as to what your meeting seeks to achieve. So therefore, agenda is just a list of things you're going to be discussing in that meeting. Any other business, sometimes we want to discuss other topics that are not part of the meeting agenda, but that meeting could be used as an opportunity to talk about something else. So usually in most meeting agendas, you will see at the end A or B, which stands for any other business. And that is your opportunity to bring up a slightly different topic to the ones that were discussed as part of that agenda. Hard stop. You will hear hard stop in various business and project meetings. If you have a participant who says, I have a hard stop, that means they have to stick to the meeting timing. They will have to leave on time just in case your meeting runs over, they will not be able to stay any longer. When someone says hard stop in project meetings, that's a deadline as to when certain activities or a certain project needs to be delivered by. It's usually non-negotiable and you can't really extend it or move it without a senior approval. Park it. Someone may say in a meeting, let's park this, meaning there is no enough time to talk about this particular topic. Let's discuss it in a separate meeting when we have a bit more time. Matters that can be parked and discussed separately are usually non-urgent items. Take it offline. If someone says, let's take this offline, that's a message and a sign. We really shouldn't be discussing this particular topic to this level of detail in a group meeting. Let's take it offline, as in, let's speak about it separately in a separate meeting when there is a bit more time and we don't have a wide audience observing our conversation. Progress and status update. This is pretty much what it says it is. It's very often used in meetings to talk about your own progress and status update, meaning you need to give an update on your tasks and activities as to where you are with things that you have agreed to do. Touch base, check in, circle back, regroup. All of these pretty much mean let's return to the topic that was previously discussed, usually as a status update or a progress update or as a follow-up. A straw man. You will often hear people say we need to pull together a straw man. And what that really means is that we need to work together on a plan really quickly as to what are the kind of high-level objectives, what are the bullet points we want to discuss in that particular plan, and then we can pull it together as a slide deck. Contingency and resilience plans. You may hear people in meetings say we need a contingency plan or a resilience plan. And what that really means is that we need to have a plan B, plan C, plan D, just in case our original plan, our plan A, doesn't work out or something bad really happens. A roadmap. You may hear people say we need to pull together a roadmap, or they may even ask you, can you pull together a roadmap? A roadmap is a strategic plan that outlines the steps, milestones, and objectives that a company or organization intends to achieve over a specific period of time. It typically includes short-term and long-term goals and serves as a guide for decision-making and resource allocation. Blueprint. Blueprint comes up very often in business meetings I attend. So in a business context, a blueprint can refer to a detailed plan or strategy for achieving specific goals or objectives. A blueprint is a detailed and comprehensive plan or design that guides the construction, development, and implementation of something. It is often used as a reference or guide for those involved in a project. Framework. This is another lovely business word that also comes up very often in my business meetings. A framework is a set of guidelines, principles, or rules that serve as a structure for organizing and managing ideas, tasks, or activities. It is a tool that helps to simplify and organize complex information and can be used to guide decision-making, problem-solving, and strategic planning. Methodology. You also may hear people in business meetings talk about having a methodology or having to develop a methodology in order to deal with something or a business problem. So a methodology is a systematic approach or set of procedures for achieving a specific goal or objectives. It is a plan or strategy for how to accomplish a task or solve a problem. A methodology usually includes a series of steps and phrases that are followed in a specific order to achieve the desired outcomes. A plan. Sometimes all we need is a simple plan in order to deal with something. So someone in a meeting may suggest and say, we need a plan as to how we're going to deal with this particular business challenge. And someone may be tasked to pull together a particular plan as to how it's going to be dealt with. A typical plan would usually have actions and action descriptions, action owners, and a deadline as to how that plan would be achieved and by when. Rollout. And finally, we need to roll out all of these plans we are talking about. A rollout in business refers to the process of introducing a new product, service, or initiative inside a particular organization or to the market. It is often delivered in phases. You start quite small before everyone is impacted by relevant changes. Rollout plans provide a structured approach to introducing new products or services or initiatives or approaches, and they can help organizations minimize the risk of failure by allowing company to gradually make those changes as they are delivering and rolling out their initiatives, products, or services. Let me know in comments any other words you have struggled or still struggle to get your head around. That's it for this one. I will be creating many other similar videos that will be focusing on interesting business words and business concepts and initiatives that could be a little bit confusing to get a head around unless you're working in a particular role and industry. If you have liked this video, there are many other similar videos on my channel, so I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.